Welcome to the channel and welcome to the vlog. So today we're going to go a nice drive round up towards Loch Lomond in the Mustang GT. Now it is the last week, hopefully, of ownership, as this car will be going up for sale shortly. So, we're in the car, car's moved out, let's get a move on then. We need to head to Glasgow first. I need to go and pick up a cable for the drone. We need to take the drone with us, but it needs a power lead and I don't know what I've done with it. So, let's go and get one. Actually, the first stop's going to be petrol station. Oh, walking on the middle of the road, round a blind bend. So this is the last week, hopefully, of ownership of my Mustang GT. Now, I've owned this car for coming up on nearly 2 years. The experience has been filled with highs and lows, and I'd love to share some of those experiences with yourselves. So it has been a bit bittersweet, to be honest. Do I love the car? Yes. Would I buy another? Not too sure about that. I would like to own another, providing I never had the issues that I've experienced with this car and the dealership and Ford. So I'd like to touch on a couple of those conversations today in regards to what that experience has been like. So we, like I said, owned this car since late August, September, nearly 2 years ago. So coming up August, September this year. Well, actually it's August now, so end of this month, that will be the 2-year milestone for me that I've had this car. The car is officially 3 years old. It was 3 years old in May, and it has a couple of things that have came out of being 3 years old that I'm surprised that what, you know, the issues that we've had and how we dealing with Ford and the dealership and the inability to resolve these issues. So let's go fill the car up with fuel, because it has half a tank, and like everything Mustang that's a 5 litre, that's not going to do. Certainly not today anyway. So let's go and get some fuel, and then let's take a trip to Glasgow, because I need to go and get a cable for the charger for the drone. So, high points of owning this car. This is my second Mustang that I've ever owned. My first one I had from new. Absolutely fantastic car, loved it. This one, I was the second owner, and it was used, and it was bought from my local dealership, which is Evans Halshaw. So, purchased the car, like I said, end of August, September. Purchase experience was brilliant. Bought quite a few cars from that dealership in the past years. Not a problem. Gotten really good with the sales guys there, and you know, I thought my rapport with them, and you know, what I could tell them and what we could work together to work through was fantastic. However, as I realised, that quickly diminished once I purchased the car and we moved on from it. Okay, so we're going to head now to Glasgow. I need to pick up a power lead from the local computer shop there for the drone. Otherwise there will be no drone footage. So what's my driving experience and ownership experience been like with my 2017 Ford Mustang GT? So I've loved having the car. I think the car is fantastic to drive. Good fun. Love the way it sounds. Love the way it looks. Love its road presence. Love the attention that you get driving this type of car. So I've had my ups and my downs with ownership of this car. Bought the car from Evans Halshaw in East Kilbride, not too far from where I stay. Almost 2 years ago now, and on picking up the car there was a few things that I noticed that weren't right. One was a few of the body panels were completely misaligned. The second one was the seat at the driver's side on the bolster showed a bit of wear that for a car with only a few thousand miles on it should not have these issues. The car should be pretty much as new condition. So basically there was a few issues with the car, and I asked the dealership through the sales person at the time, can this be looked at, can this be inspected, and when can we get it booked in to get checked? In hindsight, what I should have said is, I'm not picking this car up and I'm not taking ownership or delivery of the car until all these things get resolved. And don't actually sign any of the paperwork until it does, because the second you sign the paperwork, as I've now noticed, the dealership, from a sales standpoint, is done. From a service standpoint, Evans Halshaw are not interested. So guys, welcome back to the very first video and pictures that I ever took of my Ford Mustang GT in the beautiful surroundings that is Glen Etive in the Highlands in Scotland. This is truly one of the most amazing places. If you ever get the privilege to come here and visit Glen Etive, then I would highly recommend it. The scenery is beautiful, it's calm, it's pleasant, and of course the 5.0 Mustang behind me. Really I'm going to miss driving this car as much as I have been over the last couple of years.